Okay, just received my mydipkit.com package in the mail. As you can see, I've got a carbon fiber film, the Rockstar Monster DC kind of action sports looking kind of film, and the Hundos. So what I got here is the 3 films. I've got medium silver base coat, a white base coat. I got 2 of the gray etch primer, 2 activators, a high gloss and a low gloss. This is what they've sent me. I believe it was $170 about. You get a Scotch-Brite mask that we're all been accustomed to wearing now, some gloves, and some sleeve protectors, like plastic sleeve protectors. Anyways, is where we're at. I'm gonna get going on this stuff. I'm gonna try to do my helmet for my bike and see what happens. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. So I've got my helmet taped off. I took the visor off, and I'm going to dip another pattern. But yeah, I just, went around the edges, taped it all off. I left the holes, going to just roll with it, see what happens, and hope that the film gets in there as far as it can. They sent me this brown scratch pad, kind of Scotch-Brite pad. I hit that. Like I said, taped it off, took the visor off, which is right here. Haven't done anything to that yet. And it's gonna, we're winging it. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you on board and let you know what's going on. My next step is to primer it with the gray etching primer. I'm gonna primer it, maybe give her a couple coats, and then tomorrow do the dipping. So stay tuned. Okay, I moved outside, got my helmet taped off still. I'm gonna hang it off here so I can kind of get all the edges. And here is my my dip kit. Sorry, it's backwards. Gray etch primer. So we're gonna give her a whirl and see what happens. It says to shake for 2 minutes. Okay, you can kind of see where I went a little heavy-handed on the primer for the first coat. Kind of got a little run. There you go. And it's kind of got a little bit of a texture to it now, which is highly undesirable for me. So anyway, I'm going to slow her down a minute, and next coat, I'm going to wait for this to dry. I'm going to hit it with that Scotch-Brite, which should be no problem. Should knock right down. I was reading something in the directions about how it has to be done within 24 hours, the dipping process, from the time that you apply the etching base coat, the primer. So I got a day to get it figured out. Stay tuned. All right, coming back at you here. I went ahead and moved the operation indoors. I'm gonna give her one more coat and see what happens here. Here's my visor. Just went ahead and taped that off, scuffed her up with the Scotch-Brite, and just covered up all the parts I don't want to be dipped. And so stay tuned. All right, just got done with that. I have went through a whole gray etch primer can that's completely empty. So I've got 2 coats on the helmet, 1 coat on the visor. You see it's still wet, still got the shine to it. I'm gonna call that a done deal. All right. Finished product. I might hit this one more time in the morning, but I've got the medium silver base coat on the helmet and the white base coat on the visor, which will be underneath the $100 bills. This will be underneath the carbon fiber. All right, here we are again. Day 2. It's got the medium silver base coat, so it's done. I've got my piece laid out of carbon fiber. I'm kind of hung up on a couple things. I know that they were saying you want it to be able to go all the way across here so it has enough room to stretch, and I'm running out of room, so I think I might watch a couple more videos and see. I just don't want to dip it in and not have full coverage. So yeah, here we go again. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research, and I'll be back. Thanks. All right, ready? Yeah, this is the helmet that I've been working on, and you can see got some issues, but I'm gonna end up crashing with it anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much to me. But I think where I went wrong was the air bubbles in the film and just the overall awkward shape of the piece, but everything else pretty much kind of took pretty well. I don't know. It's my second attempt. I like my other one better, but it was smaller and a lot easier. But anyways, I just gotta let her dry and shoot her with some matte finish to match my visor and put it together and take her for a spin. So I'll be back to show you the final product. Well, here's finished product. Got it all dipped. I mean, it looks good for a beginner. Got just some nicks and scratches, what it looks like, but it's actually bubbles in the film. And I mean, I think it looks good. I'm gonna sport it, wear it, and go from there. I tried to fix my mistake there. You can see right here there's a line, and right here there's a line. I just taped that off and re-dipped that little part. Man, I screwed that up too somehow, but anyways, don't look that noticeable from back here. Anyways, I'm gonna take her out for a whirl today and see what happens, see if she all stays together. Hopefully this stuff don't blow off, because I plan on going pretty fast. So stay tuned.